The performing arts programs on campus have a lot in store for you to enjoy this year. Here's your guide to what's coming to the stage. Campus minister Jeff Jordan has preached right here every Monday night for the last 13 years. In just 8 weeks, he will do so for the last time. The stage is set for the Brick Street Players production of Steel Magnolias. Among the cast are 3 generations of MC alumni. For many international students from Asia, this is a special time of year back home. The Office of Global Education wanted to ease the feelings of homesickness from these students by creating their own celebration. Here's what the Moon Festival looked like. Patriotic decorations and campaign hats filled the room at Post 5048 in Florence as it celebrated its 75th anniversary. The veterans were served lunch and observed a moment of silence at 11:11. Among the speakers were Governor Tate Reeves, who counted it a privilege to honor those who served in his hometown.
Well, there are men and women in this room that have served in virtually every branch of the armed services. They've served in numerous different wars. I spoke to someone earlier that was in Vietnam. I spoke to someone earlier that was in World War II. The fact of the matter is, when our country calls, it's the men and women that are members here at the VFW that celebrate Veterans Day, that answer that call, that allow us to make sure that America continues to be the greatest nation in the history of mankind, and we need to thank those that have done it.
One of these World War II veterans was Jack Spradling, who lives in the Cleary community and was touched by the recognition given to him and his fellow veterans.
I've always thought that it was a great thing to be a veteran of the United States, because I love this country. And I'm so happy they still celebrate and honor the people that have served the uniform and served this nation.
Post 5048 is the only VFW post in Rankin County. In Florence, Elijah Mangum, 3 on your side. With President Trump back in the White House comes the possibility of new policy changes that could impact students right here on MC's campus. Political science professor Dr. Glennon Tizzo explains what Republican policies could mean for student loan debt.
I think that this is going to be the farthest thing from the mind of President Trump and his administration in terms of allowing student loan debt to be written off. I think there's going to be a more of a hard line on that.
Dr. Tizzo says that Trump's proposal to eliminate the Department of Education is another issue that would impact students, but believes that it might be easier said than done.
The problem for the Trump administration is going to be, however, that I think, I don't want to swear to this, but I think that it would take congressional action to get rid of those departments. And as a result, to be honest with you, I'm not sure there'd be support in Congress for it.
One of Dr. Tizzo's students is Kewan Rogers. He believes that if the Department of Education is shut down, you can expect major changes to financial aid.
But I also believe that in terms of the loan situation, I can see us moving away. I can see FAFSA loans no longer really being in play, and more so moving towards the private loan system that he's talked about.
As for the economy, Rogers says that students have cause to be optimistic. The question is, how long will it take for Trump to deliver on his promises?
We have so many things that's happened over the past 4 years that it may be a process in terms of prices going down, slowly but surely. So I think that's going to be an issue that is going to kind of be something that we're going to keep keeping an eye on.
With MCTV, I'm Elijah Mangum.